we are talking about the renewed concept. And one of the things I notice about my brand, so I help people to build their brands. And one of the ways that I do that is to help them get really clear about who they are as a brand. And so I use the same stuff, you know, on my own brand. And one of the things I recognize about myself when I'm creating things is I work in threes for whatever reason. Now, 3 might not be your number, it may be 5 or 7 or 10, or you may not have a number, but I work in threes. And so the renewed concept is founded on 3 core pillars, and they are destiny, dollars, and discipline. So every person that works with me will go through this particular concept that I'm about to share with you all. So whether they work with me one-to-one, that I'm usually able to take about 10 one-on-one clients, whether they work with me 2 months, 6 months, or a year, whether they work with me inside my 3D Success Academy or inside my Exceptional Leadership Mastermind, they go through this concept. Now, they may not know that that's what they're going through, but I believe that it's so much easier for you to do business when you have systems. So this system, this concept allows me to assess where people are and then give them the strategies and systems they need in order to build their business and their brand. So I'm going to kind of walk you guys through the different, and I don't know if you, I'm sure this may be backwards. Some of you, depending on which platform you're on, because I'm on several. So hey, Facebook, hey, YouTube, but depending on which platform I'm on, I don't know if this is actually front facing or does it look backwards to you, but you'll be able to follow along as I'm speaking. So I share with you that there are 3 core pillars in the renewed concept. And inside those pillars, again, they're destiny, dollars, and discipline. So with my clients in the destiny core pillar that I work with them on, we gain brand clarity. So this is defining who you are. So under the destiny core pillar, I help my clients define who they are. Listen, guys, the number of people I see doing businesses they don't love is overwhelming, or doing businesses the way they don't necessarily enjoy doing them. For instance, we know that success leaves clues, right? So there are tried and true marketing strategies, blogging, podcasting, live streaming, pre-recorded videos, graphics on social media. There are just some things, Facebook ads, that are tried and true for business. But it does not mean that that thing is your thing. Do you guys get that? And so many people are attempting to do all of the things, right, until they get frustrated by the whole process because they haven't identified who they are. So in our destiny track, it's more of an identity track where not only do you learn or get clear about who you are, you also get clear about who you are as a brand. The next step under the destiny core pillar is where you want your life and your business to head. So I shared with you all before that I had to really renew my life and just take a look at my life, which has morphed to the alignment circle that I allow my clients to take. And they walk through this particular circle, define where they are in different categories of their life, and it helps them to see this is the area that has my scales off balance, right? And also during that particular time, they also decide where is it they want to go. Do you know the number of people who are building businesses that don't have a vision attached to them? So they're working from their right now space. This is one of the reasons why when people work without a vision or they're not clear where they want their life or business to go, they're just kind of doing the things. This is why they have some foundational things missing, like trademarks and copyrights, or what business foundation they need to be in, because they don't have a plan for where the business is going to head. For instance, you're not going to trademark something that you haven't decided this is going to go really, really, really big, right? But if you've already made up your mind where your business is going, having that type of protection would be something ideal that you would seek an attorney for. I actually, inside my mastermind, I have an expert Dominique Esquire, she comes in and teaches about trademarks and copyrights to my clients. And Dominique actually worked for Microsoft, the company Microsoft, prior to what she does now. So I help my clients to define where they're going in their business and their life so that you know how to set things up. Is this making sense to you guys? I see you all joining. So under the destiny track, this is the identity portion that I walk my clients through. And so regardless of how I'm working with clients, I take them through the renew concept, that concept with the three things, the 3Ds, right? And so the next thing that is identified in the destiny track is who are your perfect people? Most people have not defined who their perfect people are, so they're attempting to service everyone. It's like throwing spaghetti on the wall. They're frustrated. They're all over the place. Their marketing, their messages aren't speaking to a particular individual. And so they're getting some of everybody. And then, you know, maybe they're getting people who can't really afford the services that they offer, or they're getting clients that they really can't help because they haven't identified who their perfect people are. So I take my clients through a track that helps them to identify their perfect people. Now, your perfect people could be your team members. It could be team members, staff, clients, customers. Your perfect people will even be partnerships. The number of people partnering and saying, I'll do this, or I'll be on this, you know, webinar or this platform, and then they realize that that didn't even feel aligned with me. It's because they haven't identified who their perfect people are, which comes from understanding who you are as a brand and who you are, right? And then where you want your business and your life to head. So I have trainings that my clients walk through in order to be able to identify that. Identity is a huge part of building your brand. Identifying who you are. I understand my message is not for everyone, right? But I know who my message is for. I know that the ambitious women who own businesses who get to, you know, many of them reach their 6-figure mark without having any help. And then they find that they're super frustrated, they're overwhelmed, they're all over the place to the point where it's beginning to affect their, what looks like their integrity. So the customer service goes down, they forget appointments, they're mixing things up. Normally, this is my client, and I know what it is that my clients need. Do you guys get that? Because I understand who I am. I understand who I am as a brand and who my perfect people are. And when you can identify who your perfect people are, things go so much smoother for you. So in the next portion of the renew concept is dollars.